Hello, hello. Hello, Finny. Are you here too? Are you here too? Hello, Mini Pal. Mini Pal. How's it going, Mini Pal? Or is it Big Pal? Mini Pal 07. Wait, 07. How's it going? We're chasing werewolves. I was just eating a delicious sandwich. Sandwich. Tuna. It's the mini one. Ah, how's it going? Not so mini anymore. You used to be even minier, I heard. The word on the street. Playing this FMV game. Where we hunt wolves. Okay, good, the sound is working. Just tired. Who is it? Everybody's tired. We're all tired. It's exhausting. Okay.
Werner Huber says that there was a werewolf trial in Rittersburg. He thinks it occurred sometime in the 1700s. I think I'll look into it.
Okay.
Gerda says that Gabriel's on a case for Werner Huber, who runs the Gasthof in town. She won't tell me what it's about, though. She says he's staying somewhere near Munich.
Okay, so we've got to piece together where Gabriel is.
Gerda? Yes?
What? Car keys.
Do you have the keys to the car outside?
That is Gabriel's car. He doesn't even let me drive it.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Who the heck are you, Gerda?
Well, thanks.
All right.
What does she mean he doesn't even let me drive it? Outrageous. This guy's still fixing our fireplace. I'm trying to find out where I can do research. Is it at the town hall, maybe? Alright, let's just skip that nonsense. Skip. Skip.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
There we go.
Do you keep Old Town records here? Criminal trial records?
Yes, we have files going back to the 12th century.
Great. Werner Huber told me about a local trial that supposedly involved a werewolf. I'd like to learn more about it.
What was the date?
Sometime in the 1700s?
I'm afraid
Yeah.
I need a more specific time frame. We have many, many files.
Yes, of course.
She's thinking, just do
Thanks
it.
for your time.
Certainly.
Just do it.
Good day.
Okay. Okay. What's the post?
There's no one there.
Who's God?
I know.
Scotch.
I do hate it.
Womit kan ik je nu dienen?
He should just do it for us.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
Oh. Can I ask her? Tell me where this letter came from.
Danke.
Bitte.
Okay, I guess we can write at some point.
I don't want to disturb him. I don't have any...
Well, the heck am I supposed to do now then? I guess we look.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
She is being a right pig. Gerda's the worst. Gerda's the worst. We hate you, Gerda.
I don't have anything to say to her right now. King of beasts. That about sums it up. Ritter ancestors, I assume. I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room. I can just imagine the cozy nights spent by the fire in this room. I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune. I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune.
Who is Gerda though? Let's just make her put a coat on again and
Schloss
again.
Ritter, birthplace of Gabriel's genetic code.
Oh, I've accidentally clicked on the movies. No, not the movies. Oops, I thought I'd accidentally left then. I was furious. How about we just break down these doors?
It's locked.
It's locked. Real Nancy Drew style. I guess
I don't have anything to say right now.
we've got no one to talk to. I'm gonna ring the post lady again. There must be something because
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
she says that. We must be able to do something. Hand our business card?
I don't want to mail that.
No, not to mail it. Just, look at it.
I don't want to mail that. My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
Have my notebook.
I don't...
Okay, so I think for Grace's notebook, you have to do stuff.
Gerda says that Gabriel's on a case for Werner Huber, who runs the Gasthof in town. She won't tell me what it's about, though. She says he's staying somewhere near Munich. Werner Huber says that Gabriel's case concerns werewolves.
Oh. What's this?
I wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Oh, a church. Here we go. Someone else to talk to. Perfect.
Hallo?
Guten Tag.
We just walked off.
Saint Georg, patron. Saint Georg, patron saint of the Schattenjägers. The Madonna.
Oh,
I don't
here's
want
some.
to disturb her.
Oh.
It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift.
These coffins are really old. And they're all Schottenjägers.
They're really creepy.
These coffins are really old. And they're all Schottenjägers.
Are they like glass see-throughs? I don't like it. I don't think I like that. It's not for me.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
I'm not a fan. It's got to be said. I don't like it.
It's a silver.
No, keep zooming in. I wanted to see if there's
Jürg-
anything else. No, not Jürgen Ritter.
Wolfgang
Wolfgang
Ritter.
Ritter.
10 May 1923 to 25 June 1993. Wolfgang Ritter.
And somebody left the heart.
It's a silver heart.
I think we should take it, just in case. I think we should resort to stealing. The only thing left to do is steal from the church.
It's no use. He doesn't speak English, and I can't communicate well enough.
Yeah, I don't think people should have them.
St. Georg Church.
Von Martin Ritter. It is the best option. When in doubt, steal everything. Steal everything you have. Okay, so we've got to remember there's a heart there. We can look at this
I
flower
wonder what kind of flowers these are. I wonder.
for some reason. I was hoping we'd find out more about the werewolf in the church. Maybe we just keep asking. We just
I don't have anything to say.
see if there's anything to say to anyone now that we've...
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the... I don't want to disturb him.
Nope. Gerda. Bloody Gerda.
I don't have.
Is that guy done cleaning our
He
fireplace
doesn't need
yet?
my help.
Nice view of the Alps.
Can he leave then?
Nice closet.
I'm convinced this is a false back. There's got to be a way out. Nope.
Pretty comfortable, even if he slept in it. Ritter ancestors, I assume. Like the lion on the Ritter talisman. Interesting.
Just trying to see if the key... Because this was Gabriel's bedroom. I'm wondering if he left the keys in here somewhere. Under the bed, I reckon. Or in there, I guess. Or in the fireplace. And that's why that guy's there.
He doesn't need my help.
I am stuck. Like, straight away. maybe we're missing something in the church, but... That guy again.
Martin Ritter, 1190 to 1253. Martin Ritter.
These coffins are really old.
Oh, maybe, yeah. But it's 1700s. I've yet to find a 1700s one. Werner Hoover. I just...
These
1190. 1900s.
Wolfgang Ritter.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461.
Yeah.
Yep.
None of the ages match up.
Jürgen Ritter.
Jürgen Ritter.
Grace
That's me.
Nakamura.
That's me. Hmm. That lady's gone now. Maybe we can find her out and about. Games are hard.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay, let's... We haven't read Gabriel's... Oh! No. We haven't read Gabriel's letter. I don't think.
Gracie, something's come up. I'm on a new case. Too bad you're not here to help, but Gerda can handle any research I need. I'll call or write as soon as I can. In the meantime, go ahead and fix up the shop a little if you want. You know, flowers and stuff, but don't go overboard. I kinda like the old place as is. I know I have a lot to decide, but that and the new book are going to have to wait. I have a feeling this is important. Tell Gran I send my love. Gabriel.
Oh, this was... But Gerda can handle any research is what made her go, absolutely not, and head to head to Germany. Professor... Who is this?
Bert Barkley knows more about history than I ever will. Especially
Okay.
at this rate.
We're gonna have to call this guy. But how? Where, have we seen a phone? Is there one? I don't think there's one in the castle. She said that she was having phone lines put in. So I don't think there's one here. Okay, we're gonna ask her maybe about a phone.
Gerda?
Yes?
Gerda, I hate you. Oh, the locked door.
Gerda, there's a locked door in Gabriel's bedroom. Do you know where it goes?
It goes to the Schattenjäger library.
That's where the Schattenjäger records are kept?
Yes?
Why is the door locked?
Gabriel doesn't want the workmen in there.
Oh. Can I get the key?
No. The library is for Schattenjägers only.
She's a
Well,
barstool.
thanks.
All right.
We need to get in there. Okay, so we need to get in the library. we need to, I don't know, call this guy. Oh, our fireplace has been fixed. Are we going to use the tools to get the lock open?
I don't think I need that.
Hell yeah, we are. Let's just smash the lock open. Let's do it. Do it.
It's locked.
Yeah, and I'm saying
It's locked.
use the screwdriver. I'm guessing this isn't the right thing. I don't know if we can pick any more tools out.
I don't think I...
Or am I going to use the screwdriver? Is she going to get electrocuted or something? Is it the closet? Is it a false back? I knew it! This closet had false back written all over it.
Someone's been using this passageway.
It was me. Oh, I've exited. Oh no, I'm in a different room. Is this Gerda's room? Yeah, we're in Narnia now.
That must be Wolfgang. Something to... That must be Wolfgang. Something to remember him by, I guess.
Yeah, since we've seen his rotting corpse in the what are they called, graves. Hi, Charlie.
I can't go out that way. I don't want Gerda to know I'm in here.
I can't see anything else useful in here though. I don't want to see unless
That must
unless there's like a
that
back
must
on
be
this.
Wolfgang.
Classic crack open the frame. Perfect. Oh, key. Look at my little face. She's like, yeah, F you, Gerda. No, I think I want to leave though. That's got to be the key to the library, maybe? Out you go. Ooh, or we could go deeper. Am I gonna die? Okay. I was like, is there actually stairs there, or is she just gonna plummet to her death? I don't know why we were looking around so much.
How convenient. When the lord of the manor is slipping through the passageway to his amorous adventures, he can pick up a few flowers.
I think it'll be quicker to go back the way I came.
Okay, we've spotted a few flowers around, so I'm guessing at some point we're gonna have to cut some flowers up. Right, back into Gabriel's room. Then we're gonna save.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay, I'm guessing that's not the right key then. Oh, it is. The using items is really awkward because you don't know if it's worked or not. I wish they would say something. Or there was a sound. Oh, nice. That's a lot of books.
The Journal of Victor Ritter.
Did we get the book we needed first try? Handy. Hi, Chimkin. Bye, Chimkin. Thanks for the lurk. This is where the game began, with Gabriel writing here.
I suppose in the next Blake Backlash book, good old Fujitsu will be replaced by Hildegard.
Hard at work night?
She's absolutely furious about Gerda.
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet. Who should I call?
This guy.
I don't need to call Professor Barkley right now.
Okay, at some point though. We know that there's a phone.
Numerous deaths at the hands of a marauding wolf being recorded in
Why is it in
Lincoln
English?
County. I set out to see if I could determine the cause. There had been rumors of a werewolf, and the dark signs did indeed seem to be present. The deaths had all occurred within a 40-kilometer range of woods, and at the heart was the village of Alfing. My assistant and I set a trap a short distance from the village. Though the beast had shown a propensity for human flesh, livestock had also been taken. It was a newling lamb we loosed in the thicket as a lure. We awaited downwind. For 2 nights the lamb bleated to no purpose, and once we had to fend off a hungry fox. But at last the beast himself took the bait. I might have missed him. The night was so dark, and the wolf himself was black. But my assistant saw the light of his eyes, and I heard the lamb's cries turn fearful. He had the poor dumb lamb by the throat when we sprang.
Dumb lamb? How is that poor lamb dumb when you used the lamb as bait?
He was swift and might have escaped, but his fatal mistake was to attack rather than run. My dagger struck through his chest and into his right lung. As I had agreed, we bound the wolf and tied shut its jaws. We brought it home to Rittersburg, still breathing, and turned it over to the magistrate. I pray for the man's unfortunate soul. May the law be swift and merciful. God be praised for aiding his servant. From his hand came the strength and wisdom to end the killing. Victor Ritter, Schottenjäger, 20 April 1750.
Okay, now we know the date. We can go to the guy at City Hall and ask for the files. Take that, Gerda. I saw your room. It's terrible. It's a mess.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Remember that werewolf trial I'd asked you about? I have a date now. April 1750.
Excellent. Let me go look. I heard of this case when I was a boy, but I always thought it was just a scary tale. I never thought to look in the archives.
He's quick.
Well, they're all right.
I hope they're paying him.
What did you want to know?
Why did they bring the wolf to Rittersburg? I know the Schottenjäger lived here, but why didn't he just...
Kill it where he found it? I don't know. Let's see. Ah, yes. They wanted to know...
How did they know
what
it was a
man
werewolf?
was, who it was.
They brought it here so it would change back?
Yes, exactly.
But no, he didn't mention in his diary it changing. Wouldn't that be the thing you would mention? That's the thing to talk about, not a poor lamb.
What happened to the alleged werewolf?
He was interrogated for 2 days. He confessed his guilt. The trial took place on the 3rd day, and he was sentenced to death by quartering and the stake. He was given a final meal. He asked to see a confessor, and this was granted. He died at dawn the following day.
They pulled off his limbs and burned him?
Don't think harshly of us, miss. That was a long time ago.
It's not that long ago. 1750.
Where was the werewolf kept while it was here?
The dungeon. There's a dungeon in the rat house basement. We don't use it anymore, of course. Haven't for many years.
Mm-hmm.
Did it change back?
That's what it says. They put the wolf in a cell, and the next morning they found a man in there. A laborer from out of town identified him as Baron von Raleck from Alfing.
Why did they want to find out who the werewolf was?
I would guess... yes. It says here that a group of villagers were sent to the werewolf's hometown once they learned its human identity.
Why? They thought there were more of them there?
In those days, the family of the identified werewolf would be in great danger. Many believed such curses were handed down through the bloodline.
Fun.
Was there anything else?
I suppose not. Unless... Is there any way I could see the dungeon?
Unless...
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, yes, easy. I thought he was going to be like, no way. No, absolutely not.
Everything's been kept the way it was when the dungeon was in use. We show it off to tourists sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Are you all right, miss?
I'm fine.
Does she have supernatural powers?
It's so claustrophobic.
I tell you what, normally this place is locked to keep out the village children. I'll leave it open. You can come and go as you please.
Would you?
That's a bit too kind.
You are most welcome. Goodbye and good luck.
Bye.
She's gonna pass out in here, don't leave her. She's gonna die in this dungeon. Just a tension headache. She's got something going on. Really should have played the first game, huh?
Those bars won't budge.
I don't see why we'd want them to. Unless that guy's locked us in here after all. No, he didn't lock us in.
Von Rollick slept here.
Is it the same pillow? They said they kept it the same. I wouldn't touch it. Also, I love how it changes from video to, like, picture. Okay, I'm not sure why we'd want to do this, if at all. Just take the screws off, it's fine.
He asked to see a confessor.
So they'll be...
marks.
Oh, they are claw marks, to be fair. Werewolves might be real, everyone.
Hallo.
Haben Sie hatte Kirche Papiere von 1750?
Wie bitte?
Papiere, Geschichte von 1750. How do you say that? Sprechen Sie Englisch?
Nein, leider, ich spreche nicht Englisch.
All right. Danke.
Bitte schön.
We tried. More German than Gabriel, at least. We're better than Gabriel, at least. So that's all we need.
These coffins are really...
I'm guessing it's none of these, though, because they didn't...
It's a silver...
None of them were alive in 1750. Okay. Why can't we ask the pub guy if he'll
I don't have
translate?
anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment. I don't want to disturb.
I'm gonna save again because I don't want to go through that again. Maybe we... Church
I had a
records.
thought while I was in the dungeon.
Yes?
You mentioned that Baron von Rawlik was allowed to give a last confession. I suppose the priest was from St. George's?
I suppose it was.
Would there be a record of the last confession? It might tell us more about the Baron's life.
Good idea, young lady. Those records are in German, though, and Father Getz doesn't speak English. Do you think this would really help your Schattenjäger?
I'm not sure. It couldn't hurt.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll write you a note. You give it to Father Getz, and he'll see if they have a record of the confession.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like, oh, but he doesn't speak English, so there's nothing we can do, even though I speak German.
Okay?
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Certainly.
He's so helpful.
You got my curiosity up too, you know.
It makes me kind of suspicious. Never trust somebody that helpful.
It's no use. He doesn't.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Ja.
Das hier ist von Herrn Habermas.
Einen Moment, bitte. Das ist für Sie.
Dankeschön.
Yeah. Honestly, she's like, my German's not like good, not good enough. It's pretty good considering this is the first time she's ever been. She can't ask about records of some werewolf, but I feel that's fair enough.
I have the church file.
Excellent. Let me see it. What's this? This is in English. It's from a lawyer in Buenos Aires. It's addressed to St. Georg's Church. The date is 1764.
What's it say?
It's a request for information about the death of Baron Klaus von Rawlik. It says it's for the family. I assume someone answered it. Curious?
What?
The seal on the envelope.
A wolf?
Okay. The last confession. The Rawlik family took the symbol of a black wolf to represent their great skill at the hunt.
It's that guy who let Gabriel into the club. It's gotta be.
Klaus von Rawlik says that he lived up to the family symbol.
He was a baron.
His friends nicknamed him the Black Wolf. But he confessed it was more because he was prideful and treated his villagers and women very badly. He was much feared. The Baron confesses that a life of sin brought the werewolf curse upon him. Ah, listen to this. A gypsy camp, Hungarians, came to Alfing one day. He wanted one of their young women. He had her brought to his castle by force, and there he...
Raped her?
Raped her, yes. He intended to release her, but before he did, the girl killed herself. The next day, an old gypsy woman from the camp cursed him, saying that he was to become the shape that his name and his crimes showed his heart to be.
I see.
Soon afterwards, her curse came about. Klaus von Raleck began to change, to run
I mean,
at
I don't really
his
understand
goal,
turning somebody into a
to
powerful
kill and
murdering
eat
machine.
human flesh.
I don't see how that
He
helps.
begs forgiveness from God and from his wife and son. He says he welcomes his punishment, if only it will pay for his sins and save his family from further pain. That is all that is written.
Wow. Thank you.
I'll return this to Father Getz for you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, young lady. And to your Schottenjäger.
Why don't we just get him to solve it? He's good. He speaks German as well. He speaks German and English. So... Okay, let's have a look at our notebook. Baron von Raleck from Alfing. Do we know anything about Gabriel? Did I mention that Gabriel is a pig? Good thing I'm doing this all for me, yeah. Okay, Grace. You have your rant. It's fine. Okay. What do we need to do now?
I don't have anything.
Let's go and rub it in Gerda's face.
I don't have anything to say to her.
Skip. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can write.
I'm not quite ready to write the big... I don't need to call Professor
Who do we need to call?
Rathaus Records. The Black Wolf caught in 1750 was brought to Rittersburg in order to give it time to regain its human form. They wanted to identify it. Rathaus Records. The wolf was kept in the Rathaus dungeon. Rathaus Records. The werewolf was tried and sentenced to death. He died in town. Rathaus Records. The black wolf that was brought to Rittersburg did transform back into a man. He was identified as Baron von Raleck from Alfing. Did I mention that Gabriel is a pig? Good thing I'm doing all this for me.
Okay.
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant. Biographies. Looks like they're mostly about Germans.
There's nothing else on werewolf.
Oh, I picked up something else. Lycanthropes. Charles Jennings. Law and Law. The Ways of the Wolf.
There are two categories of werewolf cases: false or lycanthropic disorder cases and genuine werewolf cases. Lycanthropic disorder. Lycanthropic disorder is a mental condition in which the subject, called a lycanthrope, believes that he or she is a werewolf. The subject does not actually change shape, but is nevertheless capable of being as dangerous as an actual werewolf. Most cases of supposed werewolfery are really the work of lycanthropic disorder victims, man to beast. In real werewolves, a physical change to wolf form does occur. The change can be voluntary, at will, or can be forced by certain cycles of the moon and certain sounds, such as howling.
Werewolves are immune from aging and the most physical diseases. I don't know if I should get her to read it all because then it counts as her having read it.
Werewolves and
I don't know.
immortality. Werewolves are immune from aging and from most physical diseases due to the constant regeneration of their physical tissue. They can therefore be virtually immortal. However, they can be killed by any wound that destroys the heart or the brain, or any form of death that causes brain or heart damage, such as hanging or other oxygen deprivation methods. The mind of a werewolf. Though primarily a true wolf while in wolf form, there is some proof that the werewolf retains enough knowledge to assist his killing. Recognition of victims, evasion of traps, and human cunning have all been seen on werewolf cases.
I'm going to play this and then I'm going to go and get a drink and I'll be able to hear it while she reads.
Becoming a werewolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shape-shifting through sorcery, being cursed by someone whom you have wronged in some way, called the Lyconia curse, being bitten by a werewolf, and being born to a werewolf. In each case, the blood of the subject becomes tainted or cursed. Damnation. A person who becomes a werewolf against his will, birth, curse, or bite, is not completely damned until he tastes of human blood. Once he does, his soul is eternally damned and nothing may redeem him. Even without tasting of human blood, however, as long as the taint lays upon the immortal soul, it cannot enter into heaven and will remain chained to the mortal plane upon death.
Back. Just a little after she was done reading.
Werewolf packs. Like real wolves, werewolves can live alone for many years, yet the instinct for a pack often leads them away from their secretive lifestyles into revealing their nature to a priest or close associate, or converting another to werewolfry for companionship. This is when the otherwise cagey werewolf opens himself to detection. Werewolf packs cause immense destruction. A pack consists of one werewolf who became a werewolf through sorcery, birth, or curse. In other words, his is the original tainted blood. This werewolf is called the alpha werewolf. The remaining werewolves in the pack are called beta werewolves because they became werewolves through the bite of the alpha and carry the alpha's tainted blood.
They sure know a lot about this thing that's not real.
Alpha and beta werewolves. The relationship between alpha and beta werewolves is a complex one. Once a subject is bitten by a werewolf, his or her life and death are doomed to the werewolf curse. The victim does, however, have some hope. As long as they themselves do not taste of human blood, the curse is reversible. If the alpha werewolf is killed through some action of the beta's curse is broken. It is important to note that whether the beta werewolf was bitten by the alpha werewolf himself or by another beta, it is the alpha who must be destroyed, the source of the original tainted blood. It is also an interesting note that since betas and alphas share the same common blood, an alpha cannot physically harm a beta of his own bloodline by his own hand without inflicting the same injury upon himself. However, if a beta is harmed or killed by another, it does not affect the alpha.
How convenient.
Symptoms of werewolfry. When hunting for a werewolf, it is important to remember that your biggest clues will come through your suspects' personalities. Becoming a werewolf is not transparent, no matter how the victim tries to hide it. The tainted subhuman blood greatly alters the subject's own mind and personality, even physical appearance. Therefore, look for symptoms in your human suspects that include increasing violence, increasing aggression, unprovoked rages, insomnia, restlessness, and other bizarre behavior. Unfortunately, over time, these symptoms can be brought under control, so do not rely upon them exclusively. A good example of this comes from a case reported by the ancient priesthood society,
Ooh.
Manos del Sol of Brazil.
See, I
The
just did
rash
it during
of
the
will
day,
killings there was tracked to a
so that's how you
high-ranking
know.
officer in the army. The society became aware of the man mainly through rumors of his violent behavior and changed personality. The case was successfully resolved with a man's capture.
Manos del Sol, men of the sun? I wonder if they're like Schottenjägers, only Brazilian.
A good example of this.
Also, hello,
I'm
Ignis.
not sure what other case books would be relevant. I'm not quite ready to write the...
I just wanted, before we leave this area... What the heck is this? King Ludwig II.
4th of March, 1864. To King Ludwig II, most gracious ruler of all Bavaria. I beg your forgiveness for my forthrightness in this letter, but I fear terribly for your Majesty's safety, and thus have no time for subtlety. I have
I don't
heard
know
that
when
the
we got
one they
this.
call the Black Wolf is close to your Highness. I have been investigating this man for reasons I cannot name at present, and I have learned that he is extremely dangerous and can only have the most dire of motives at heart in anything he pursues. I beg your Highness only this. Please do not see this man alone, nor even with your servants only to guard you. I promise you, all will be made clear very shortly when my investigation is complete. For now, only keep yourself safe. Your most grateful servant, Christian von Ritter, Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Bavaria.
The Black Wolf. That was von Rollick's nickname.
And then there was another one in 1864. It's that guy who got us into the hunting club. It's him. It's gotta be. I'm gonna keep trying this card. Oh, it's actually working now. There we go. Whoops, time difference.
Hello?
Professor Barkley, this is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Germany.
Germany? I thought you were in New Orleans.
I was, but anyway, it's rather important or I wouldn't have bothered you. Do you know anything about King Ludwig II of Bavaria?
Well, that's a hell of a thing to ask a man in the middle of the night. Late 1800s, right?
Yes.
This isn't really my field, but I think he was crazy or something.
I wish I knew. Do you know anyone who specializes in German history?
Yeah, I have a friend at the University of Berlin. I'll ring him. What's your number there?
It's 4989-555-7878.
Okay, I'll call you back if I remember this conversation in the morning anyway.
Great. Sorry again. Thanks, bye.
Oh, that's amazing. If I remember this happened, I'll do that straight away. Okay. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a book in there about him, to be honest. But you know, the 90s.
I don't have anything to say.
I don't really know what to do right now while we wait for that information to come through. I guess we can go and ask the City Hall about the German king. They should know about it. And this guy is well helpful.
I don't have anything to say right now.
He's really into this werewolfery too.
That's the church in the square.
Claw marks.
That's the church in the square.
Oops. I did not want to click on that disgusting bed. Uh, 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 uh. I want to look at my wallet. How much money?
My wallet.
How much money do we have though? Go for a sniff. Ugh. Oh, something to talk to him about. Okay.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Here we go.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Of course. Everybody knows about Ludwig. He was the last true king Bavaria had. Why do you think I hang his portrait? Eh? Or that article on the wall? Do you know what that is? That is from the Munich newspaper the day after the king died. My great-grandfather saved it. It's been handed down to every first son. That is what Bavarians think of Ludwig.
Didn't he build that castle that looks like a fairy tale castle?
What was Ludwig like? Why is he so revered?
Oh, he was a genius. He had a great mind, you know. He built castles, is what he did, and kept on building them until they killed him.
Who killed him?
Them, those politicians. They said he was crazy. Got a doctor to sign some papers. They arrested him.
Then what happened?
What do you think? They killed him. Oh, they said it was suicide. But me, I don't believe that. It was murder.
Thanks.
Bitte.
Can we go and have a closer look at the article? Oh, the article? This.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though. I don't have anything to say.
Why can't we ask Gerda? I know she's a bit of a cowbag, but so are we.
I'm not quite ready to write the big hero yet.
Professor Barkley, I'm gonna ring you again.
Professor Barkley will call when he finds out something.
No, can't bother Professor Barkley yet. What to do now then?
It's no use. He doesn't speak English.
Save often.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the... I don't want to disturb...
I just no idea what to do right now.
I don't have anything to say right now.
Let's have a look at our notebook. Gabriel is a pig, yeah.
Victor Ritter's journal. I think I found the werewolf trial Werner mentioned. An entry dated April 20th, 1750 describes how Victor trapped a black wolf that was supposedly a werewolf. Victor wounded it in the chest. It was brought to Rittersburg. Not sure why or what happened next. The Schottenjägers didn't involve themselves in the trial, it seems. I found a letter in the werewolf lore book. It was written by a Schottenjäger, Christian Ritter, to King Ludwig II of Bavaria. It warned him about the Black Wolf. Another Black Wolf? Could this be connected to the case in town? But von Rollick died here in 1750? Maybe the nickname was common, a German equivalent of Bubba. I need to find out more about this letter if possible. I'm starting a new section, 1864 Black Wolf. Until I'm convinced otherwise, we'll assume this is an entirely new subject. Werner Huber says that Ludwig II was the last true king Bavaria had. Says he was a genius, built castles. Politicians declared him insane and he was arrested. Werner thinks he was murdered. Obviously, Werner's opinions are one thing, but I need to find out some facts.
Okay. Cold hard facts. All facts, no printer. Get in the house. Up the stairs. Maybe there's another book?
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section.
Okay, here we go.
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern, König Ludwig, sein Leben und sein Sieg, die letzten Tage des König Ludwig II. German. That's not much help. I wonder if Christian Ritter's journal is here. Christian Ritter, born 10 January 1820, ordained a Schottenjäger, died 4 March 1864. The 4th of March. That's the date on the letter.
Books in German? Yeah, well, so the guy that we played as yesterday in chapter 1 of the game, he's been living in Germany a year and he literally can't speak a word of German. She's just come to Germany for the first time and she speaks more German than him. She's actually had semi-conversations with people. So she's off the hook.
January 1864. I am now in Prussia. The beast that brought me here has so far bested me. He is secretive and skillful. He has much self-control, unlike what I'd been led to expect. He seems to know almost before I do where and when I will be stalking him. He turns up his nose at my lures. 3 more disappearances have occurred, and I'm no closer to learning his identity nor finding his lair. I can't even prove he took them. Not a single corpse has been found. March 3rd, 1864. I have had a break at last. The key was in front of me all the time. The Black Wolf he so daringly calls himself for all to hear and none to truly see. It is worse than I could ever have suspected. He is not just a beast, but a monster. His jaws are already around some of the best throats in Europe. I return to Rittersburg tonight. I must warn those in danger and get someone to assist me. I am in over my head.
And then he died.
Who should I call?
Somebody should call me.
It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
All right, Knight, I've got your research.
Letter time. How's she gonna post it to him? She doesn't know where
Just
he
need
is.
somewhere to send it to.
Yeah. We have no idea where he is. Not addressed.
I don't have anything to.
Okay, just check in. Just check in. We didn't want to speak to Gerda.
I don't have anything to say to.
Okay, he's the one who knows where Gabriel is, though. Everybody knows where he is, but nobody will tell me.
I don't have anything to.
Let's call the postwoman. I know we can't give this to her.
I have to get an address first.
Danke.
Just rang the bell. Danke.
I don't want to disturb her.
It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift.
The music in there is it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Let's try the secret passages.
Ritter.
Yeah, we heard you. Let's try the secret passages. Maybe there'll be
I don't
something.
want to go back into Gerda's bedroom. She might catch me in there.
That'd be funny though. It'd be well funny. Yeah, take
How
some.
convenient.
Take just some roses. It's fine.
An emergency exit. I guess that makes sense if you're fighting the legions of darkness.
Okay, I don't think we're missing anything. Just pop back out the cupboard. Actually, maybe we're waiting for that guy to call us again. Come on, just give me a call. Who are you gonna call?
Professor Barkley will call.
I'm ready for him to call now. Gabriel's a pig. Just checking we've read everything.
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig, König...
Just take it and we'll go and ask somebody else about it. Or give it a go. You know, you might understand, like, a bit of it.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys. That's the church in the square.
Claw marks.
That's the church in the...
Okay. I don't think we're missing anything in here.
I wonder what kind of flowers these are. It's no use.
I'm stuck.
These coffins are really old.
Hello, Finny Winnie. What you doing? What you doing, baby? Come here for an ear scratch. Finny, how good are you at point and click? How good are you at point and click detective stories? You are the best, aren't you? Mwah. Did you have a nice walkies? You did you? Did you have nice walkies? This is so beautiful. You are. He's off. Finny's gone. And he's left the door open for me to freeze inside the room. Keep it shut for warmth. Exit.
Grace Naka.
Come here, Grace.
Grace Nakamura.
I have no idea what to do.
I have no idea what that says.
If we click on the portrait, will she say something?
So that's King Ludwig II of Bavaria.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
If that's a real picture of him, it's crazy that there's
I
a
don't
picture. It's cray cray.
I don't have anything to say right.
Oh, what do we do now then? Grace's package.
I have Gabriel's package ready, but I need an address.
The only thing is we're waiting for that guy to call, but we have to be in the room for him to call. Since it keeps letting me do this. It keeps letting me click on that, which...
I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
feels like...
I don't know who else to write.
Feels like there's something to do there because it keeps letting me go back. But I don't know what. It's just her being surprised that the books are in German. Right. So, we've got a screwdriver. Is there anything to screw in here? Let's try and take these off again. 'Cause it's funny. Guess not. Yeah, it's our only option. Theft and vandalism.
Jürgen Ritter, 1403 to 1461. Jürgen Ritter.
It's a silver heart.
Prise it off. Prise the heart off. These coffins are really old. Let's screwdriver them. I am very stuck right now. If anyone has any ideas, I am very willing to try them.
I don't want to disturb her.
I don't want to disturb her. Let's screwdriver.
There's no one there.
Every house has somebody in it, and it won't let me back in Gerda's room. Gerda, let me back in your room. It'd be funny to sneak into Gerda's room again.
I don't have anything to say to her right now.
I'm gonna do a once pass over every location again. Ah.
think I need that. I don't think I need that.
Ask her nicely. Never.
That hole is a trigger for the secret passageway.
I know. Let's stick it in there again. Look how excited she looks. Is it locked now?
Nice closet.
I've locked it. Okay. Maybe I needed to lock the secret passageway so that nobody would know that I was sneaking around in here.
I don't know who else to write. It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
Call me Professor Barkley.
Professor Barkley will call when he finds out.
He won't though. He's forgotten. He said he might forget. Okay, what does she say here?
Biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern, König Ludwig, sein Leben und sein Sieg, die letzten Tage des König Ludwig II. German. That's not much help.
Or was that the hint to call somebody about history? Okay. So that's the bedroom looked at.
I thought Gabriel said this place was stripped. Guess Gerda's been busy shopping with the new Ritter fortune. Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
Good is the worst, I agree. Okay. There's this location, but it's just about the
I
flower.
wonder what kind of flowers these are.
Anti-werewolf flower. Probably. Okay,
don't wanna
can't disturb her. Can't talk
It's
to
no
him.
use. He d-
Unscrew the flowers.
It's a silver heart.
These coffins are really old. These coffins.
I mean, I'll try it for the sake of... We've tried everything. I wonder if this is like something obvious I'm missing, or if this is going to be just point and click nonsense.
I don't have anything to say right now.
Okay, dungeon. Let's see her touch the manky old bed. God, look at that pillow.
Von Rollick slept here.
That's the church in the square.
Claw marks.
Those bars won't budge.
She says those bars won't budge, which leads me to imply she wants me to take them off. But why? But why?
That's the church. That's the church in the square. Those bars won't budge. My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
I don't... I don't have anything to say to...
He likes Ludwig. I thought he might like to see the letter, but never mind. Okay, maybe we go and give this to Gerda? Maybe she'll send it to him because she's a barstool and won't tell us. Oh, here we go.
I found the items that Gabriel wanted. Did he tell you where to send your research?
Yes, his lawyer's office in Munich.
Can I get the address?
Harald Übergrau, Marienplatz 21, München.
Thanks.
We hate her so much. Okay, at least that worked. At least we've progressed. Now the poor post lady can actually send the post. Swallow my pride and speak to Gerda.
7,40 Mark bitte.
What? She agreed to send it.
My German isn't good enough for...
She sent it.
Nein, danke.
Oh, wait. What did she ask? That was the parcel. No, thank. Addressed.
Ich möchte es dann heute verschicken.
7,40 Mark bitte.
She want money? But yeah.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr.
That'll give him something to chew on.
She wanted money for her services? Why have we sat with together when we hate each other this much? But like, thank God.
Guten Abend.
How are you? Is this the castle of the shot and joggers here?
Yes, but I'm...
How exciting! Come along, Emma. We are so thrilled to be here. Emma said it's the 1990s, for heaven's sake. The shot and joggers are probably long gone. Well, of course they aren't, I said. A family like that doesn't just dry up and blow away. The good Lord's put his mark on them. Who are you? I was just wondering the same thing, dear. Neither of you girls...
I hate them
look
as
like
well.
the heroic type, but who am I to judge? God chooses his soldiers, and who am I to put...
Please go away. Please go away.
Smiths from Merrimack, Pennsylvania. This is my wife, Merle. You can call me Emil.
My husband. If I don't get right to the point, he'll get there for me.
It's nice to meet you both.
Uh-huh. Well, how did you hear about the Schottenjägers?
Just
we're demonologists. My wife makes it her business to know a lot about a lot of different things.
Oh, she's a demonologist. Okay, she might be helpful.
Scholar, aren't you, Mother?
That's right.
Yeah.
I read about you all when I was studying an old witch trial last spring, and I have been dying to get over here ever since.
Well, so nice of you to stop by, but I'm afraid the Schottenjäger isn't here right now. I'll let him know you called, though.
Oh, no. And I was so hoping to talk shop. We fighters of darkness are so rare these days.
Don't I know it? Can't scare one up to save your soul.
It's not your fault, Missy. I told Merle to call before he came.
People just don't take you seriously unless you're standing right there. You know that, Em.
Well, it's rather late, and if you're driving, you might as well, go out right now.
Don't worry about that. We're going to spend the night at the guest house in town.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, dear? You and I can exchange stories at least.
We'll see.
Well, come on, Merle. These ladies are tired. I think we ought to go.
But, Em.
Come on, let's go.
Em.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night. What's wrong?
The old fake the illness to get into the building.
I'll get her some water. Give me your hand. I see danger. Someone close to you is in danger.
Gabriel?
I see something like a wolf. A black wolf.
Now, don't you worry, miss. My Merle is going to be all right. This just happens sometimes, that's all. It just happens. Come on.
I hate her, but gosh, she's right. But gosh, she knows things.
What happened? I don't know.
Chapter 3. We're gonna be Gabriel again? Yeah, there he is. Blurry old Gabriel. That's what I say to that. I sneeze in the face of danger. What was that on me? Was that wolf hair? Was there wolf hair on me?
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
Let's get out of here.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
I was hoping for a Mercedes. Okay. Let's go to the office to get the letter that we know we've been sent. Oh, and also let's save it. So we don't have to listen to that couple.
Das vereinbaren Sie am besten mit meiner Sekretärin. Gut, ja, danke. Ah, I was hoping you'd stop by. I have a package for you.
Really?
This is one.
Must be from Gertie.
I trust this morning finds you well, Mr. Knight.
Hell, I'm lucky it's found me at all. You can call me Gabriel, by the way.
Oh, of course, call me Harald. Harry's okay too.
Thanks, Harry.
Harold Ubergrau.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
We just came for no reason, but we got this letter.
March 18th, 1994.
Oh my gosh,
Gabriel,
I wasn't
you might
even
as well
born.
know. I'm in Rittersburg. I wasn't about to sit in New Orleans and let you have all the fun. Besides, if it goes anything like last time, you're gonna need my help. I've been doing the research Gerda said you wanted. Enclosed is a book you might find useful. It looks a little outdated, but then I've never dealt with werewolves before, so it's hard to be sure. There's also some werewolf history right here in town. I found some clues pointing to a werewolf called the Black Wolf. He's cropped up in a couple of places, including here in Rittersburg in 1750, and in association with Ludwig II, a Bavarian king that died in 1886. It's all ancient history, I know, but something tells me that it is relevant. I'm not sure where to go from here, except to look into Ludwig II. Ask around about the Black Wolf in Munich and see what you find out. Also, let me know if you want me to research Ludwig or join you there. I'm sending this to your lawyer, but I'll need to contact you directly. Send your address and phone number ASAP. Herr Huber is being stubborn and won't tell me. Be careful and write. Grace.
Damn it, what the hell is Grace doing here? At least she's off in the ozone somewhere. The Black Wolf, Ludwig II. She's really losing it.
Hey, be nice to Grace. I like her more than you. She's my gal. God damn it, Grace, how dare you be helpful.
I don't have time to worry about this historical stuff at the moment. I don't think it's got much to do with what's going on here in Munich.
Well, to be fair, they keep going on about this black wolf, but that we found red wolf hair. So...
Chapter 3. Lycanthropy, the Ways of the Wolf.
We've already read this.
A good example of this comes from a case reported by the Ancient Priesthood Society, Manos del Sol of Brazil. A rash of werewolf killings there was tracked to a high-ranking officer in the army. The society became aware of the man mainly through rumors of his violent behavior and changed personality. The case was successfully resolved with the man's capture.
I didn't know if the game expects us to read this as Gabriel now. It better not. They better not. Should we show him? Hey.
I'm not sure why I'd...
Hey, Harold. Do you want to see it?
I'm off.
I guess so. You will read it again and you will enjoy it and you will gain even more information and then you will solve a ridiculous point and click puzzle about it. Oh look, more people.
They're busy.
Who's this?
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Oh, what's going on here then?
Guess I figured out where last night's killing took place.
The wolf killed here?
I don't think they'd know much about it.
Looks like a television news crew.
I don't think they'd know much about it. I don't think they'd know much about it.
There's been another murder.
Looks like...
Yay for people until they're crowding around a murder scene. Let's go in our secret club.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm afraid there's no one here at the moment. They're all busy with their daily tasks. You are, however, welcome to use the club. So I've been informed.
Thank you, Xavier. You're so kind.
I'm going in.
Dead things. Gotta love them. And I thought Germans only drank beer.
He's just going back out. Okay. Can I not see what's out there? Am I not allowed? And that one's locked.
Locked.
Let's have an awkward conversation with Xavier.
Mind if we chat for a moment?
Anything to be of service, sir.
He hates us so much.
So, tell me about the club.
What about it?
How long has the club been around?
Since 1970.
No way. The old Royal Bavarian Hunting Lodge? It's older than that, isn't it?
Die Königliche Bayerische Hofjagdloge is ancient. This particular form of it is new.
What happened in 1970?
Baron von Glauer came. He brought a new vision. The lodge had nearly died out. Hunting is not so popular as it used to be.
Were you here when von Glauer joined?
Baron von Glauer. He hired me later, in 72.
Yeah, he's been here a while.
How many members are there?
There are 5 now, not including you. I'm not sure of your status.
5? You mean the men that were here last night make up the entire club?
Quantity is not an overriding concern with us, Herr Knight. The Baron personally interviewed and approved each new member. Despite your own experience, this club is extremely exclusive. Not everyone would fit in.
No, I don't suppose they would. How often do the club members go hunting?
As a group, once a month or so.
Once a month? Hell, I thought y'all were hunters. Back home, you don't get out there and spill a little blood at least once a week. The other men start looking
I
at you
thought once a month sounded quite often. Yeah.
Once a month. Members can use the club's lodges anytime on a more casual basis, and they frequently do.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
He has. He knows what I'm on
Alrighty.
about. He knows what I'm talking about.
So, tell me about the club members.
I don't gossip about our members, Herr Knight.
Gossip? With you? Please. I've never met anyone as obviously discreet as you.
Thank you.
Bet you could drop a load if you wanted to, though. You probably know more about what goes on around here than anyone.
True. At least I used to. But with all these new people coming in, I'm not sure I know anything anymore.
All these new people? You mean I'm not the only fresh blood?
No, Herr Dr. Klingman was only accepted a few weeks ago.
Really? Who brought him in?
I was not in on the discussion, so I really couldn't say. But I'm sure there was more thought behind his acceptance than yours.
Rude.
All right, Xavier. Thanks.
They're all in on it together. They must be. That must be why they've recruited the wolf doctor.
Isn't that the detective from the paper? Commissar Lieber?
That's the guy we're trying to meet at the station. Hi, Dog Sauce! You'll be so impressed I managed to do chapter 2 all by myself. And now we're Gabriel again.
I don't think they'd know much about it.
I'm a pro FMV game. I found my calling.
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
It's nice to be playing this game. On my own, I'm playing Persona 3. And oh my god. It's good. But it's a bit disturbing because every time that you use your persona, your character, and every other character shoots themselves in the head to use their power. So if they want to use a power, they go and it's very visually disturbing. Like, to see it over and over again in one fight.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment. Who should I call?
Ghostbusters. Von Glauer. So, you know, I'm just enjoying playing something where you don't have to shoot yourself in the head. Oh yeah, he invited us to his house. Mangforstrasse 5.
I don't need anything else right now.
Okay. Fresh newspaper.
It looks like there's been another wolf killing, and this one occurred last night in downtown Munich. They're nice.
Hi, Fart Bubbler.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Gabriel's mad that Grace is here, but Grace is the best. She hates everybody. She's my gal. Perlac. Where the heck is that? It's a new location. We're going there. Von Glauer's house.
Entschuldigung, Baron. Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne. Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein. Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon.
Bringen Sie uns bitte ein zweites Glas Wein.
Hope I'm not taking advantage of your kind invitation.
My invitations are meant to be kept.
Well, I took Finny for a walk and then practiced driving.
I hope you like wine.
And now I am relaxing. I'm very cold today.
Call me please.
Alright.
I can't get my hood up because my hair's tied up and I've got my headphones on. It's too much for the hood.
You were going to tell me how you found the club and about your hunting in America.
Oh, there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt.
It's a hunting club, Gabriel. You have to talk about your hunting. In a Mercedes? No. In a Peugeot.
Nothing more stimulating than a new companion. A fresh mind with treasures to reap. New thoughts like rare birds uncovered and examined.
Holding your wine like this.
It is only when people know each other well that they
The
run out
hooded
of
sleuth.
things to say.
It's me, the hooded sleuth. This guy's so evil. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to find out what the temperature is because I am really cold. And I don't think it's cold enough for me to be this cold. No, it's really not that cold. Oh my gosh, it's going to be really warm later in the week. This is so it keeps going from like 0 degrees to 18 degrees. I don't know when to change to my winter blankets on my bed. Where are you from?
Are you from Munich originally?
No, I was raised abroad. But both of my parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really?
Raised
Where
abroad to
All over.
kill people with
France,
wolves?
England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
So tell me about your family.
The Von Glovers? We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
Do you have a wife? Children?
Good God. No.
You sound like someone else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us.
Oh,
Do you
he
have relatives?
fancies us.
How fair is the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
I too. I suppose all trees eventually stop bearing fruit.
Is it just me who's getting these vibes? He wants us, and I don't blame him. The hair, the accent, the car.
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did. Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family. Why?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
True, he does have a fantastic awkward smile.
Tell me about the club.
I'd prefer it if you formed your own opinions. To be perfectly frank, I could use a fresh perspective. That's one reason why I invited you to join us.
The other is because you have the perfect red hair of the wolf that we're using to kill people with.
How about telling me about the other club members?
Ah, my select few. You find them valuable friends once you get to know them.
Did most of them come to the club through you?
For the most part. Though occasionally, fate throws one into my lap.
His glasses, even the glasses of wine are evil. Who has black glasses?
All of the men at the club are from wealthy German families, I gather.
Yes, but it's not quite that simple. I am a believer in self-determination. Each man at the club must also be personally accomplished and gifted.
Really?
Absolutely. For example, von Eigner owns one of Germany's biggest meat butchering plants, and he runs an elite private brewery. It's true he inherited the business, but he's expanded it a great deal.
A butchery. Huh. And the others?
Price is recognized as one of the best trial lawyers in Germany. He seems pleasant enough in person, but you would be surprised how vicious he can be in a courtroom.
And Henneman?
Is with the government. He has a prominent position and is an acknowledged contender for higher office.
Really? How high?
There have been newspaper reports that predicted the highest.
That would be convenient for his friends, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Such men are an asset to everyone who knows them.
And Baron von Zell?
Von Zell's family owned the majority of stock of one of Munich's oldest banks.
In his own personal accomplishments?
Gar is a quite promising young man. He was always top of his class, the best at anything he did.
I keep picking up a past tense here.
You haven't seen him at his best. He's going through a rough spot lately, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Is it a wolf setting on children phase?
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
I'm so sorry.
It's him.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Danke. I feel so clumsy. Danke, Gunther.
Danke,
What was it you
Gunther.
asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
No.
Of course, you did. I suppose you just startled me. These killings in the papers. They've really got me derailed.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly. It does not waste or torture. Not like this. And with the club espousing what we do, our philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true.
I apologize.
Our philosophy, I don't understand. Our philosophy isn't about killing actual people. Is that what you're saying?
I'm concerned that we are not put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting on these atrocities in the papers. You must understand. The nature I promote is not a murderer. When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive, and it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is capable of such a pointless slaughter. I'll be glad when this has passed. I'm sure the other men feel the same way.
What? You're telling me I joined a non-human hunting club? But boring. We're hunting animals? I thought we were hunting poor people. I'm sleepy. Can we show him anything?
I don't think the Baron would be interested in my stuff.
Okay, well, I'm off.
I should get going.
All right.
I'll be back for more wine.
Visit me again. Soon.
Yeah, he's after us. I don't blame him. I don't know why you wouldn't just be like, I hunt animals and I know that the animals wouldn't kill like that. It's gotta be a human. He had to say something that made him sound very suspicious.
No point in going.
We've still got stuff to do there. Should we splice?
If I'm gonna do a splice, I'll need a source tape in Deck A.
Load deck A, load deck B.
I can't see any reason to make a splice off that tape.
I'm excited to splice again.
Commissar Lever, my name is Gabriel Knight. I've been trying to get in touch with you at the station.
Oh, this actually worked. Good. He's blanking us. Even blanked. Publicly ignored. That's why I was hoping to go out the door in the club, like out the back, and then we can go around the other way. But he won't.
It just leads to a back alley.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Nice plan.
Cobra in my embarrassment. Just cry to myself.
It's in German.
His disdain for German stuff is quite something, considering he's the heir to a German title. This guy.
I'd give it a shot, but
So the only places we can go are back to the farm.
something's been here. It's a water trough. Ground's a bit muddy.
I say we pour more cement on things.
I don't have anything to write about at the moment.
I don't have time to worry about this historic.
So which one's that I've picked up? Christian Ritters.
I don't have time to worry about this.
Okay, that's fine as long as I don't have to have read it for the story to continue. Maybe we go see Ubergrau again, our good friend Harry Ubergrau. I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Looks like this isn't the first time there's been a shadow over Munich.
That's cool though. Hi, sausage lady.
I don't think she speaks much English.
Here we go.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
I've disappeared out.
Have you been running into him much on your tour of Munich?
Running into him? Isn't he dead?
Yes,
The language of sausage.
But he is still everywhere, like your Marilyn Monroe or Elvis. He is the Bavarian enigma.
Ugh. Tell me more.
So what's the big deal about this Ludwig guy?
They call him the fairy tale king. He's very romantic and mysterious, you know. He built castles, and now they are huge tourist attractions.
Castles. Where are they?
Oh, let's see. Herrenchiemsee is about 3 hours southeast. Neuschwanstein is southwest of the border with Switzerland, about 2.5 hours. I can have my secretary draw you a map if you like, but most German maps have them already marked.
No thanks. I wasn't thinking of going myself. But it does seem like a harmless enough activity for someone else I know. So this guy's just a dead king, right? And these castles are just out in the countryside, hours from Munich.
Yes.
He's gonna send Grace there, isn't he? Yeah.
Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf?
No. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay, we're gonna write to Grace now and tell her. I love Grace. I like her better than Gabriel. I want to play this. I want to play as Grace again. She can speak a little bit of German. She hates Goethe. She seems to hate everybody. And she hates Gabriel. But also is kind of probably in love with him. So she's letting the side down.
I'd better make sure Gracie keeps busy. Elsewhere.
Why doesn't he want her here? Is it because it's dangerous? Who wants a stalker? Well, they run a bookshop together. So, what's the deal? And his book he wrote clearly has a character that's like her, and his character seduces her character. Alright, let's go post it. You know, I think, you know, they should make more FMV games, but I don't know, they'd probably find a way to take all their charm out of them by trying too hard. I feel like people knew the right amount to try. Like this guy, I feel like he knew exactly the kind of performance to give in an FMV detective story about werewolves. He knew.
That's taken care of.
Right. Now what?
If I'm gonna do a splice,
Let's see if we need to splice
I can't
this
see
guy.
any reason to make a splice off that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Yeah, they'd find a way to ruin it by taking it too seriously.
That's
No.
me.
That's me.
Gabriel! Come in.
Hey, you still drinking wine, huh? He's hammered. He's
Sorry
just
to bother you again.
absolutely hammered.
But we haven't finished our conversation.
We get more wine.
Tell me, what have you been up to?
I'm not sure what else to say.
I'm gonna leave now. Okay, let's show him some. Let's just show him everything
I
we've
don't
got.
think the Baron...
Just in case. Hey, would you like to see our dagger?
I don't think the Baron would be interested in my stuff.
I think he'd be well into the dagger, but fine.
I don't think the Baron would... I don't think the Baron...
Hey Baron, what else have we got? Would you like to see my barely started manuscript?
I don't think the Baron would...
The Baron's not into our writing. Well, the talisman. No, wrong one.
I don't think the Baron would be interested in... I don't...
Okay, well, we're off.
No point in going.
I guess we could try and show the lawyer everything.
I don't have anything else to say.
Hey, look at this letter Grace sent me. Isn't she the best?
I'm not sure why I'd want to... I'm not sure why I'd want to show him... I'm not sure why...
Because we're best friends.
I'm not sure why I'd...
He said we could call him Harry.
I'm not sure why I'd...
Hey, look at my dagger.
I'm not sure why I'd...
Will no one look at my dagger?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, that's me, Gabriel Knight. Flip knows what else we're meant to do. No, Gabriel, exit. Let's look in the mirror again. Looking fabulous. This is one loud clock.
I don't want to distract Gracie from her Ludwig research with another letter. Who should I call?
Me.
I don't think the Ubers want me in their private bedrooms.
Okay.
I suppose that's for tending those window boxes. The Ubers have a nice setup here.
I don't know what to do. I'm There's nothing for us to do at the zoo because it's only the ones that are now blinking. I don't want to go to Marienplatz. It's so big. There's too much to do there. I'm guessing it's something to do with the crime scene. There, sleuth. It's not gonna be alright. Look how slow he walks. Look how tired I am.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't.
I'm guessing it's something to do with the crime scene that we're gonna have to do.
He's not listening.
Stab him. How about that? Then he'll listen. No. The inventory systems are well
I don't
annoying.
think Commissar Lieber would be impressed with that.
What about our analysis report? That's pretty interesting. No, not the book.
Commissar Lieber, my name is Gabriel Knight. I need to discuss
Okay,
some
this
evidence
worked.
with you.
What do you want? I'm busy here.
I have some evidence here that contradicts your zoo wolves theory. I was wondering if maybe we could discuss it.
Look, I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but I don't have time for this.
Okay, well, at least it did something.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna be sorry when I crack this case. What else? Hey.
I don't think
Now stab him. He's close. Now he's close. Stab him.
I don't think
No, go away. Stop it. The inventory system is so hard to maneuver. So we yelled our business card at him. How about Von Glauer's business card? Let's pretend to be Von Glauer. Oops, I accidentally went in the movies. I don't want to see a movie. I want to know what to do. Big movie. Well, we'll save while we're here.
I don't think I don't think.
Would you like my non-Mercedes?
I don't think.
Crime scene street.
I wonder who the victim was this time.
I don't think they'd know much about it.
That's the news.
Looks like a television news crew. Looks like a television news crew.
I hope they didn't get me on getting yelled at on camera. No. So annoying. Put the goddamn keys down, Gabriel. See, he's got them again. Just put them down. And he's picked them up again. Stop it. Hey, would you like to look at my barely started manuscript? Okay. We tried.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
It just leads to a back alley.
Yeah, I'm thinking, go around. Go around,
It won't do
Gabriel.
much good to keep trying it. It's locked.
Stab it. Just doing this because this is quicker. Oh no, you came out of this. No! I wanna... We'll go...
I don't need to do anything else at the...
I'm going to the zoo. I'm gonna see my friends, the wolves.
They don't look dangerous.
Oh, what you want about? They look really dangerous.
They don't look dangerous.
Let's go see how...
Freeman's office is locked.
How do you know?
No way. I've had enough of those wolves, thanks.
I want to see my best friends, the wolves. Okay then, let's go and see my best friend, Harry Ubergrau.
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay, got nothing to say to him. Nothing to say to that lady. I don't know what to do now. We've got nothing else to say to Von Glauer. We can't go to the police station.
Back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in. That's me. I'm not sure what else to say.
I'm looking it up. First time looking something up. I can't tab out of this game, so I'm gonna have to search it on my phone. Might be the crime scene. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do there though. I've tried to show all my objects. Yeah. I showed him the evidence and my business card. Oh, from the camera crew? Oh, okay. Thanks, Dog Sauce.
Are y'all with the news? I have some information you might find of interest.
They just heard me yelling at, getting yelled at.
You're in the mail.
That's right.
And you believe you have information about the mutilation killings?
I do have some information, yes ma'am. I was about to discuss it with the commissar over there, but he seems kind of busy. I thought I'd speak with y'all instead.
Nun gut, was soll's. Dreh schön, Dieter.
You'd at least find out what it was, right?
Wir befinden uns am Tatort des bis jetzt letzten bizarren Todesfalles, der durch die Killerwölfe herbeigeführt wurde. Mit mir befindet sich ein Amerikaner, der offensichtlich wichtige Hinweise bezüglich dieses Mordfalles hat. You believe you have information about the wolf killing, sir?
Yes, I do. I was about to ask Commissar Liebe over there some questions, such as why animal hair found at the crime scene is reddish-brown when the escaped zoo wolves were gray.
Fragt, wieso die Tierhaare am Tatort rötlich-braun sind, wie doch die entlaufenen Zuwölfe offensichtlich grau waren.
And how come
Yeah, this is
footprints
called proving a
found at the
point.
scene indicate an animal much larger than the zoo wolf species Canis lupus lupus?
Und ihr fragt, wieso die Pfotenabdrücke am Tattoo viel größer
I
sind
almost spit
als die
my
der
water out then.
Zugwölfe.
Canis lupus lupus. Oh my god.
All right. You have my attention. Now, who are you?
Canis lupus lupus.
Gabriel Knight, the American novelist. I've been by your station to see you, but funny thing, they would not let me in.
All right. I'll see you at the station later, but only if you agree to get out of here and not talk to the boys.
Didn't the camera crew just get the police commissioner tackling us off camera? You just beat us up. He's mad, I guess, because he's trying to be like, oh, it's just because these wolves escaped from the zoo. We're just going to catch the wolves. It's not a person doing these murders. Nobody panic. It's not people. It's just some escaped wolves. We'll get them in no time. And then Gabriel's here like, well, it's not actually the wolves from the zoo, is it? You know, he's pulling his police nonsense. And Gabriel's not having it. Canis lupus lupus. Can we go there now? He's obviously not going to be helpful though.
Kommissar Lieber, so generous of you to see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight.
Thanks to Duck Sauce, I still haven't used a guide
Now,
for this game.
you will tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
How do you say quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Thanks so much for your time.
Sit down.
Oh my god.
What are you proposing exactly?
You want information? I want information. It's kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
He's a loud man.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential. Hell, I can't even read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
I hear you.
Oh, we're so pleased with ourselves. Yeah, we actually don't know anything about the killings.
10 years.
All of them here in Munich?
Thanks, Duck Sauce.
Yes.
And a criminal commissar is like, what, a police detective in America?
Americans don't have so many ranks, I think. A German criminal commissar is, say, more like an English chief inspector.
Ah, P.D. James.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna get even, like, point and click games just get more and more elaborate as you go on. At least in this game you don't, I mean, so far, you don't combine items and stuff. Yeah, so we don't actually know much about the killings because there hasn't been any, like, information on them except in German.
Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of broadkümmel. Breadcrumbs?
Jack the Ripper Wolf. When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The 2 teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Huber girl 6 days ago.
They're speeding up.
Maybe.
They get bolder. Yeah, so I'm actually just thinking it's very interesting that it's chapter 3 of 5 and this is the first we're hearing of the killings, basically. I don't know what we've been doing until now.
What about the locations of the killings? Any pattern there?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall. Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The 2 males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Toni Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lachem.
I know, I'm staying at that very farm. Oh, sorry, just whacked the microphone.
That information is not for the press.
But the bite marks, saliva, you've seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
Yeah, it's only been a year and he knows one word. Actually, does he?
Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than to dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the records. Probably a weird hybrid. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Look at him, he's so smug. And he should be, to be fair. He organised the forensics.
Have you...
I can't believe we're saying this.
Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of...
What?
A werewolf?
I love him.
Never mind. The killer isn't one of the zoo wolves, is it?
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
I understand.
As you pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
Yeah.
As in, maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
Now he looks proud of himself. I think that's definitely it. I think you're right. I think it's something to do with our hunting club as well, because they've got the wolf doctor in, but he'd only joined a couple of weeks ago. Maybe they got him to create a wolf-dog hybrid for their hunting, and in exchange they let him join, and then the wolf hybrid thing is escaped and they're all trying to cover it up, or they did it on purpose. Because they like to hunt, so they're like using the wolf hybrid to hunt, and they're getting off on that.
You keep saying an animal. You found evidence of only one animal? One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes.
Yet 2 wolves escaped from the zoo.
As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
Oh, poor little zoo wolves.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I definitely would not say that. Tell me about the latest victim.
Male, 52, Grossberg was the name. He was a furrier. Ironic, isn't it?
A furrier. What an amazing coincidence.
Oh, he sold for animal fur. Okay.
Have any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
No. Do you?
I read somewhere that wolves are clean animals. They don't kill close to their lair unless they're forced to.
What lair? What are you talking about?
Not sure, actually. Random thought. Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf?
The hair samples we have are all reddish brown.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you'd heard of a black wolf in general.
Hold on.
Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking.
Here is this.
What?
Missing persons case. A runaway teenaged girl. It happened in 1989 in a town called Kirschel, in the Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald, Bavarian National Forest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just thought I remembered something. It was a sad case, you know. She was very pretty. Ah, yes. Here it is.
What?
There was a supposed witness. An old lady who lived on the edge of town near the woods. She says she saw the girl go into the woods the night she disappeared. Says the wolf got her.
The wolf?
The old lady had been complaining for some time about a huge black wolf in the woods. But no one believed her. She was verrückt. Crazy.
No one else ever saw the thing?
Hadn't been any wolves in those woods for 50 years.
So there was probably nothing to it.
That's what I thought at the time. Of course, that was years before this case. Never heard of wolf attacks back then.
Okay. Interesting.
You get a lot of missing persons cases in Germany?
Oh, sure. Mostly teenagers, runaways. It gets worse all the time. Families are not like they used to be, yes?
Suppose not. That's all I wanted to know.
Good. We discuss you now, yes?
I guess.
You want to tell me, or do I have to ask?
I'm investigating the murder of Tony Huber for her parents.
Why?
I'm an investigator. That's what I do.
You're an American P.I.?
You could say that.
And how did the Hubers end up hiring you?
Mutual friends?
I see. And this evidence you have?
A paw print and some hair samples from the Huber farm. I spoke with some folks at the zoo as well.
All right, Mr. Knight. I don't know how the police deal with you in America, but in this country, we don't like civilian interference.
I understand.
If you hear something, you come to me. If you see something, you come to me. And under no circumstances are you to speak with the press. You do. And I'll have your passport.
Oh.
You wouldn't like it. It was a bad hair day.
I am quite serious.
I swear.
I love him.
Not a word.
Gabriel's winning me back over, but I'm a Grace stan.
I can't stop you from investigating, but stay out of our way.
Quiet as a shadow. That's me.
Let's have a look at his little map. They're fantastic. So much hatred. So much unseriousness. Carl Grossberg.
Grossberg. Didn't Liba say... Grossberg. Didn't Liba say that was the name of the guy who was killed last night?
Yeah, well, I've got his telephone number here.
Grossberg.
This map, it marks the locations of all the wolf killings,
It is.
Right? Yes. What?
The one last night, the one in the middle, doesn't really fit, does it?
It has to fit. It happened.
I suppose.
I still say that one in the middle is different. I still say that one in the middle is different. I still say that...
Okay, I'm guessing... They've got a...
At least he's neater than Detective Mosley. Probably nothing of interest back there. Besides, I can't see past the commissar's big head.
Savage.
I'm gonna take off.
Stay out of trouble.
Of course.
Yay. I like the way you said that, as if absolutely not. I will not be staying out of trouble. Let's go and see the crime scene now. I don't know if we can get there. I was going to save it, but then I didn't know if I should save it while he was moving. I didn't know if that would cause some issue, so there we go. Oh, we can't go and look now. We can't even go over there. Is there people here now? Okay, anyway, I think we'll finish there. Since I can't work out immediately what we should do. My brain's tired. It's taken a lot of energy, but yeah, I love this game. Thanks, Duck Sauce. What a recommendation. From like a year ago as well. I finally got it working. And I'm finally playing it. Yeah, everybody stay appropriately temperatured and cozy. Probably have a break tomorrow and then hopefully back Tuesday. Because I want to play more. Bye, thanks for watching. I need to exit the game. And exit the stream. Bye!